Hello everybody and welcome to Let's Look at Flying Tigers Shadows over China. So what is Flying Tigers Shadows over China? Well, it's basically an air combat game where you play as the Flying Tigers, who would have guessed, and it's like World War II, and you're like, for those of you who don't know, the Flying Tigers are basically a mercenary company that the US licensed out to China before we entered the war, shortly before. It was like a couple of months before Pearl Harbor. And what do I have to say about the game? Well, it's okay-ish. It's got its issues, and I honestly don't like how some of the stuff handles, and it seems like enemy planes in the campaign especially have too much HP. Now, as we go to single player, I feel like the single player is where you're going to spend the meat of your game. There's some multiplayer, and it's serviceable, but don't expect too much out of it. You'll be able to go find some games online usually. I got in one or two, so it works, and it's about what you would expect. Now, the meat of the game, though, is probably going to be in Dogfight, Challenge, and Campaign in the single player. At least it was for me. Now, for Dogfight, it's what you'd expect. It'll be you against, like, 5 other planes. You'll be fine. Challenge is just like you go. It'll, like, set out an event and stuff. You have to go kill all the enemies and beat the time limit. Campaigns like the Story German Report. It talks about President Roosevelt's secret order to authorize a small group of American military pilots to go set ships to Burma and help China's Air Force. There's also British people. But I don't really know what to. I don't know. I don't really know how to describe the game, so let's just go ahead and pop them. Now, the game has 2 difficulties, casual and normal, so, you know, not too much. I'm using the keyboard and mouse. I think you can use a joystick fine. It's probably fine. I hope this music isn't copyrighted. That would make me go insane. But if it is, that sucks. Control style, arcade. Yeah, there's arcade and pitch and roll, but don't do that with, yeah. You don't want to do something different. Now let's just go ahead and start. Now the game, I will say, is the voice acting and stuff. The dialogue is extremely corny. Like, I remember there was like this part where you're taking off, and then your guy's just like, "All right, they're gonna see these tigers roar," and I'm just like, "No, kill me." But yeah, and as you can see, the screen doesn't quite fit, and there's no way to change the game resolution, all the settings. I checked, and I cannot make it match my screen. Just so you know, I have a 1600 by 900 monitor, and I don't know why it doesn't work, but it confuses me. I don't know why they don't have that option. The game is still in early access on Steam, but it's like version 0.9, so it's almost out. And in the campaign so far, I haven't beaten all of the missions as you've seen, but like, they always give you like kind of crappy planes. Like if you go in Dogfight, you can get like the P-38 Lightning, which it's like a double-engined heavy fighter. It's one of my favorite planes of all time. But like in the actual like game, you only get like shitty Hurricanes and P-40s, and I'm just like, why? Like, look at this. I've got like one gun, one machine gun, and I'm fighting bombers. And, like, just look at how much I have to shoot them. It does, like, no damage whatsoever. It's really annoying. Now, I guess that is semi-realistic, but, like, this game's a very arcadey. It's not so much fun. That is really loud. I'm gonna turn it down. Jesus. I guess it'll be completely mute then. Yeah, this game doesn't have the best sound settings either. I messed around with them for a while, as I did with my controls. There's definitely room for improvement, but I guess it's fine. I like the music though. The music goes nicely with the game. That is one positive thing I'll say. Come on. Alright, he's dead. And so we're basically just going to try to kill these guys. We're never going to kill all of them. And I can't even see what our objective. I think it's just destroy enemy bomber formation. I don't know. Maybe we have to disrupt it. You do that later in this mission. You just like make the pack of bombers break up by shooting at them. Because, you know, they do that, I guess? I don't know why bombers would just do that. I'd always assume bombers would be better if they just stayed together, because, you know, all the overlapping angles of fire, but apparently not. I don't know. I digress. Yeah. The game is pretty simple. You can use A and D to, like, do evasive rolls. W will speed you up. S will slow you down until you, like, land. G, you have landing gear. I'm not sure if it's, like, mission specific, though. Let's see, shall we? Oh, our gear's just attached out, so I can't retract it either way. Yeah, and I believe, yeah, you click 3, 1, and 2 to look all around your plane. It's relatively simple. Now the game starts out with like inverted flight axis or whatever, so up makes you go down and down makes you go up, and I changed that because that only really works for joysticks with me, and like a normal thing it just drives me insane. So even with joysticks I still don't like it. Alright, the game has some alright visual effects. It's nothing amazing. The graphics are tolerable, that's about the best I can say. Ugh. Yeah, but this is a complaint I have about the campaign is sometimes it'll throw you into like it'll show you a tutorial in the middle of a mission for things, and it kind of annoys me. I wish it just had all the tutorials at once, but I don't know. I guess that's supposed to be more entertaining. I don't really know. The game does have a little too much like just shooting at big fat bombers and not actually doing anything. It does kind of get better later on. I will admit, the game gets fun. Like, there's this one part where you're basically, like, bombing all these ships and stuff, torpedoing, not bombing, and it's pretty cool. But then before that, you have to go through the tediousness of shooting all their spotlights with fighters, and it's just annoying. Here's the thing, for everything in this game that I enjoy, there's one thing that just annoys me. So, I guess it's relatively neutral in that aspect. Oh yeah, and by the way, their voice acting, like, I can't hear the people talk anymore. It was working earlier, and then I guess the game just, like, glitched out. I don't know why. See, you can see the subtitles, but they're not saying anything. And, okay, now we're getting into some fighter combat. This is better. I like fighter combat more. I think that would really improve the campaign, though, would be if you could choose your plane. Now, we'll be switching from the British plane to the Americans right here. And I believe it's either the P-40E or the P-40D? I don't remember. I don't remember which two variants. I know the P-40E is one. Wait, was that where he said, let's see, they're going to see these tigers roar? I don't know. Alright, yeah, I'm folding all gears in. So this one, the American plane's got gear. Just alright. Yeah, this mission goes on for a long time, and I think I've shown you enough. So we go back to the main menu, and I'm going to go show you some of the funner challenges that I enjoy personally. Don't know how you feel about it. I'm sure you make up your mind. How many more do I have? Yeah, I have like 4 more missions that I haven't done yet. They get more enjoyable as time goes on. Let's just go do a challenge. I've done Rocket Lightning. That's my most enjoyable one. Samurai Showdown, I haven't done that. I'll just do Rocket Lightning. You fly P-38 Lightning with rockets attached to it. It's, you know, pretty intuitive. I love the P-38. It's my favorite plane, as I said. It's got a sweet ass cannon, so you can actually kill stuff relatively quickly. We'll start shooting at this truck over here, even from this distance. Like, a lot of our shots aren't even hitting, but it's just so good, man. Let's go head on this Nate. I mean, that wasn't really good, but I'm sure you can tell it does more damage. Yeah, this is what you do in the challenge mode for ground. Keep in mind, the other two are for like air. This one's like a mix. You do either or. Let's not crash into the ground here. Now, this thing's extremely slow. I'm not sure it was this slow in real life. It's definitely not this slow in War Thunder, and especially when it's diving. Of course, that was like the American strategy but at the time, to boom and zoom. Woo! Oh! Whoa! Got confused for a second. Alrighty then. Speed back up a little. Don't want to lose too much altitude. Nice. I do enjoy these rockets. You can just spam like 80 of them. And they all come back in 5 seconds. Yeah, this game isn't a hardcore aviation thing by any stretch of the imagination. Okay, I've just been turning in circles for literally like 5 hours now. Another circle. At least it's not NASCAR. We turn left and right. Alrighty then. That should be done. Yep, mission complete. Nice. Alright, I'll go do the dogfight so you can show that off. And then we'll be about done. But yeah, I would only really recommend this game if you really, really like. Well, yeah, you can see that my accuracy was horrible and stuff. But I would only recommend this game if you really, really like want just some air combat and you haven't had it for a while. Now, for me personally, I really, really wanted some air combat. What should I fly? Spitfire. I like the P-38 so much though. Let's get silver green. Yeah, fighting against the I don't know. I don't know which of these is the best. Let's go against the Zero. That's like pretty chill. Fictional gray Luftwaffe. The Luftwaffe Zero. But yeah, you can like choose the type of weather and stuff for this. I don't really care that much about it. I believe you can do it from the pause menu actually. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Nighttime and snowy now. Is this weird film grain gonna go away? Yep, there it goes. Alright, we got 5 enemies. Shouldn't be too hard. Where are they? Which one's closest? Alright, there's one. Kill him. Ooh. Oh, I hit him with a rocket. Haha. It's amazing. Oh, kill this. Let's see if we can kill this one. I think I hit him with. Oh yeah, he's dead. Nice. And I love how none of that damaged us. That was amazing. Alrighty. Ooh, did I shoot down 2 already? The Zero. The AI isn't that good. Of course, I am playing on casual, but like, I don't know. I usually expect difficulty to affect damage, not necessarily like AI and stuff. Even though I do like it when it makes the AI better. That's like my favorite thing. I wish it didn't change how much stuff damaged you and just changed like how good the AI was. Of course, I guess if the AI never hits you, it's effectively the same thing as damage reduction. So, yeah. See, this guy isn't even reacting. I'm on his tail, and he's just like, oh, whatever. I guess he was setting me up for the other guy, but yeah. Missiles, let's go. Come on now. You're gonna die. You are going to die. Do you understand me? Yeah. You get me? Boom. Alright, let's E. Nope, going around. You're not keeping up. That's what I thought. Alright, can't see him on the map anymore. I can encounter the fact that my screen literally doesn't record it. And let's rockets catch him. No, I can't really like lead the rockets the same way I lead the cannons. You know, which kind of makes sense. Yeah, we have like is it a 20mm cannon on this thing? I don't know. I think it's multiple 20mm cannons. Yeah. It's like 2 20mm cannons and 2 50s. So, yeah, like it's pretty good. Again, this is about all you get from the game. You'll be able to do like, oh, you do bombing runs and stuff in bombers too. Well, you're not going to do bombing runs in normal. But actually, no, they can just attach the bomb to the model. But yeah, this is about what you're going to get out of the game. If you like what you see, buy it. If you don't. That's up to you. Now, as always, like the video if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you want to see more every day. Goodbye.